Wonderful Thursday morning to everyone. My name is Zach Clayton. I am the founder and president of Community Pay It Forward, the Come Together Compass, Impact Podcasting Network. Today is World UFO Day, a day that celebrates curiosity, wonder, and the belief that things are not always what we expect. It's a day that reminds us that mystery is a huge part of life. And sometimes the unknown is exactly what inspires us to look deeper, think bigger, and open our minds to possibilities. We're going to talk a little bit about that. Our wonderful giving partner, Lynn Sabulski, Things Network, and ask you a question to find out what you got.
Hi, friends, it's me, Barry. Good morning. It is a great day to come together and ask the question, Whatcha Got?
We are celebrating someone who embodies the spirit of curiosity and connection. Someone who helps people explore the unseen, the intuitive, and the symbolic. Someone who brings comfort, clarity, and guidance to people searching for answers. Today we are honoring Lynn Sabulski of Footnotes Tarot. Lynn is not just a tarot reader, she's a guide, a listener, and a storyteller. More important, she's a partner in helping people understand the moments that shape their lives. And she always looks for the best way to give back to others. Lynn is such a wonderful person. She's also a co-host of the monthly show Lynn's Day, which will be returning on Tuesday, and of course I don't know the exact date. Give me just a second here. That's going to be Tuesday the 14th at 8 p.m. East. Her readings are thoughtful, compassionate, and grounded in belief that every person deserves clarity and support. She helps people navigate challenges, celebrate victories, and understand the patterns that influence their journey. Tarot was something that I never knew if I understood it. I didn't know if I believed it. I knew I didn't not believe it. But it's amazing to see when she gives a reading and watch people. And it's proof positive that when you're talking to someone, they're going to see what they need to hear. And I know that doesn't make a lot of sense, but just think about what I just said. They're going to see what they need to hear. Things are going to make sense to them, and Lynn helps them clarify. I'm not going to say anything about what Lynn does because I have no idea how it works. Adrienne, she can sit there and tell you exactly how it's going. Me, not a clue. I don't have an idea on earth. But I have been on with people who come on with skepticism and they walk out with answers. And it's amazing that she does it with such grace and panache. I'm going to use that cool word just because it fits her. And people hear, like I said earlier, people hear what they need to hear a lot of times. It it helps people get out of their own way. And it's a beautiful thing. It's an amazing thing to watch. So I definitely invite you to join us on the 14th. But you can learn more about Lynn at Footnotes Tarot by going to footnotestarot.com or through her Community Pay It Forward profile. How do you find that? Well, you go to communitypayitforward.us. You go up to the search bar and you type in Lynn or Footnote, or you scan this wonderful little QR code right there and it'll take you straight to her page. The other way that you can always get a hold of Lynn is by saying, hey, Zach, I want to talk to Lynn, and I'll go, gotcha. And I'll make that introduction happen. She is one of our giving partners, and when you choose her as your giving partner, your everyday purchases help support work of other people, the needs of other people, and help us lift families and neighbors in need. And wonderful organizations everywhere. But look, Lynn's also a part of something much bigger, something mysterious, something fun, something that celebrates the unknown. We also proudly work alongside Things Network, a huge sponsor of what we do. This right here is possible because of our partnership with Things Network. Things Network is a community dedicated to exploring paranormal experiences, unexplained events, and the mysteries that make life fascinating. Things Network brings together investigators, storytellers, and curious minds who want to understand what lies behind the ordinary. You can find them on YouTube at Things Network and on Facebook at facebook.com/Things Network. So please go and visit them. And they're a wonderful, wonderful group of people. They're absolutely awesome allies to have. They support Community Pay It Forward in everything that we do. They co-host the Miracle of the Season and Mission for Healthy Heroes every year. We run partnered with them. So World UFO Day is not just about the aliens or the lights in the sky. It's about wonder. It's about the imagination. It's about the courage to say, maybe, just maybe, the world's a lot bigger than we think. Lynn and Things Network perfectly fit into that celebration. She helps people explore the unseen things themselves, while Things Network explores the unseen around us. And Things Network has tons of people on, whether you want to talk about Bigfoot or aliens, or you've got Nick, who's a wonderful, wonderful friend, just a wonderful kid. And he always talks about some of the wonderful history and places that are out there. Movies. Nick is a huge movie buff, and he loves talking about that. Jeremy, one of our really good friends, who's on a hiatus right now as he's recovering, but he's doing very well. But, you know, every single person has a different way of going about it. And Jeremy has many different shows that he does in different varieties. The 13th Dimension, or the show that he co-hosts with my wife, which will be coming back on here pretty soon, Thursday evenings. But every show is different. Every host is different. You've got hosts from across the ocean. You've got hosts from all over the United States. And it's really encouraging watching different people tell about their experiences. Telling you, you're really going to enjoy it. If you enjoy that stuff, you might want to check them out. So, the world is full of mystery. And the people who help us understand that, sometimes the unexpected is exactly what we need. This is World UFO Day. This is your chance to embrace curiosity. This is your chance to explore the unknown. This is What You Got. So our question of the day: what unexplained moment or mysterious experience made you stop and think about the world in a new way? Once again, that's what unexplained moment or mysterious experience made you stop and think about the world in a new way. This one's very easy for me. And we went, my first ever reconnection with Adrian is we went to a large ghost hunt in Salina, Kansas. And Adrian and I went back to the hotel room and sound asleep. And all of a sudden, I get this whisper in my ear. You know, just Zach. And then all of a sudden, I felt my arm being moved, and the scream got louder. And it woke me up. Pulled my arm, woke me up. Now, everybody tells me I had an experience. I took something back to the hotel with me. I'm going to say that, you know what, I think that my mind was just open to suggestion, but I'm not going to discount what they say because who knows, maybe they're right and I'm wrong. Anything's possible. And until I can be proven that one of the two things happen, I'll always wonder. Did something happen or not? So there's so many different things that can be explored in that world that it's really, really interesting. So you need to check them out. Have a conversation with Lynn. And you know what? She's a great person. She's going to do everything that you need. And if you're in the New York area and you're looking for a wedding officiant, Lynn's got you covered. You want to do something a little bit different? Call Lynn. She can help you out. Today's challenge, our mission challenge of the day, is share a story of something unexpected, a strange moment, a coincidence, a mystery. You never know who might connect with it. So again, share a story of something unexpected, a strange moment, a coincidence, a mystery. You never know who might connect with it. Who might have an answer or a suggestion on what just happened to you? I want to thank you very much for joining us today. World UFO. See? Who could have explained that? Well, I could have. World UFO Day reminds us that curiosity is a gift. It reminds us that mystery is part of life, and it reminds us that sometimes the most meaningful discoveries come from the things we cannot explain. And truthfully, we don't need to explain everything. Sometimes life is better with a little bit of mystery. Yeah, so we are honored to celebrate World UFO Day, Lynn Sabulski, Footnotes Tarot, and are proud to work closely with Things Network. Together, they help people explore the unknown, understand the unseen, and embrace the mysteries that make life beautiful. If you want to support Lynn, I encourage you to visit her website or her Community Pay It Forward profile. When you shop with one of our partners and attach your receipt, you help support families and neighbors in need. We've made it simple to support things you love. Shop. Attach a receipt. No extra money. Just the simple act of shopping. So imagine this. You hire Lynn to come virtually, even, to your party and do a couple hours reading of tarot. That can be a donation to something that you care about. We will be back tomorrow. And no, I'm not mind reading. I guess I probably should be a little careful with that, we will be back tomorrow with another celebration, another mission, and another chance to make a difference. Please stay kind, stay aware, and stay committed to lifting the people around you. This has been What You Got. Thank you for being part of the mission. Thank you for being part of the community. And thank you for being someone who chooses to help others rise. And please always remember that if you're not helping someone, you're hurting everyone. No one needs to be left in a different dimension when we all come together. My name is Zach Clayton, Community Pay It Forward, the Come Together Compass, Pact Podcasting channels, saying thank you very much. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, because we really want to know what you got.